In this video, I'm going to show you how I made over $3,000 with one video. Yes, one video. Now, this was over a period of 3 months starting in June 2020, and the commissions are still trickling in as we speak. I'm going to show you how I chose the product. I'm going to show you how I went about creating the video and what I did to rank it. And lastly, I'll reveal to you the big mistake that I actually made that could potentially cost me more commissions in the long run. So let's dive right in. Alright, before we jump into the case study, if you want to start your online business and are looking for a proven and honest training, then click on the link below to follow my #1 recommendation for starting your online business today. No fluff, just real and actionable steps. So what's the purpose of this case study? Well, the purpose of this case study is to teach you the importance of sticking to your strategy. Now, the strategy for my business is to make videos with the goal of helping people learn about the make money online niche. Whether it be teaching them how to build a landing page, whether it be to provide them value in the way of teaching them about making money online and what it takes to do so, or in this case, I made a video review of a ClickBank product. This all started on June 8th when I uploaded a video called SKYPE Review and Walkthrough. Is this auto voice any good? It was part of my normal strategy to build traffic using a tactic called launch jacking. By the way, if you're interested in learning more about how to do launch jacking the right way, then watch my 4-part series on launch jacking. I've included a link in the card above and the description below. The one big difference was that I did not participate in the launch of this product. In fact, I had no idea it was launching at all. So technically, it wasn't launch jacking in its purest form. It was a straight up product review. But I applied the basic principles of my launch jacking strategy, which was to provide an in-depth, honest, and transparent review of a product so that my viewers had enough information to make an informed decision. Since making that video, I've made commissions over the past 3 months in excess of $3,000. But here's the part that amazes me. I had no idea that this product would attract so much interest, and thus I didn't realize how much traffic it would generate to my affiliate link. And I had no idea that I would earn this amount of commissions. So there was a little bit of luck mixed in with the hard work. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Because if I hadn't stuck to my core strategy and worked my butt off trying to produce valuable content to my audience, I would have never made this video. And if I never made this video, well, typically, when I do a product review, I hop over to the usual place, Munchai, to look for upcoming product launches. Sometimes I review evergreen products that I've bought in the past, or I look for them in marketplaces like AppSumo. There are other times I literally buy the front-end product. And now, the latest strategy I employ is to look for products that are being advertised on social media channels like Facebook or Instagram. Now, why would I do this? Well, it seems that they're trying to generate interest in their product to a wider audience outside of their JV partners and their email lists. This bodes well for me because advertising campaigns usually run for a longer period of time than the usual Munchai product launch. So that means a steady stream of people looking for reviews of the product most of the time. Well, for SKYPE, I saw the product while scrolling through my Facebook feed. Now, I was intrigued, so I looked closer at the ad and saw a lot of comments and shares. When I see a lot of engagement, it means that it's a product worth taking a closer look at. So I proceeded to click through to their sales page and eventually purchased the front-end product. Now, granted, I wasn't really expecting much from an out-of-voice product, but after evaluating it, I thought it was pretty good. And because it was a ClickBank product, I figured I might as well grab my affiliate link. Heck, if I could make back my initial investment, that would be awesome. Little did I know, right? When you do enough review videos, you eventually develop a method on how to go about formulating the review. Now, step 1 is to go through the entire product. It's so important to go through the entire product and learn how to use it before doing anything else. If you don't know how a product works, you won't be able to effectively review it and give your audience the information they need to make an informed buying decision. Step 2, take notes. Now, take notes as you go along. Ask yourself these questions. Who is the product targeted at? Does the product live up to how it's being marketed? What do you like and dislike about the product? Do they have support? Is the training any good? And what does their money back guarantee look like? By asking yourself these questions, you start formulating the basis of your review. I use these types of questions to help me build my reviews all the time. Now, if you're interested in grabbing a copy of my product review idea generator, click on the link below and let me know where I can email the generator to you. It's free and will help you create content ideas for your product reviews. Step 3, do a complete and thorough walkthrough of the product. By showing people inside the members area, you help them understand how the product works and can compare the features promoted on the sales page with the actual product itself. Sales pages are there to do one thing, sell. But some product creators go out of their way to overhype their product and make outrageous claims hoping to get the sale. Step 4, come to an honest and transparent conclusion. You owe it to your viewers to be honest. You owe it to them to tell the truth. By doing so, you build credibility with them, and this will only help you in the long run. Unlike other marketers out there, I didn't have bonuses to offer. Instead, I only had my honest opinion and reputation to offer. Therefore, it was critical for me to optimize the video as best I could. The 4 areas I really focused on were my thumbnail, title, description, and tags. Now let's start with the thumbnail. When it comes to developing my thumbnails, I take a very simple approach. If you notice, my thumbnails are very consistent in the look, and part of that is by design because I want to have a specific brand. Now, when I develop the thumbnail, I always like to limit the amount of characters that I have on the thumbnail because when you shrink that thumbnail down to a mobile size thumbnail, it's going to look very small and people are going to have a hard time reading the thumbnail if the characters are very, very small or if you have a lot of text on there. Also, I always like to leave myself on the right side of the thumbnail. So I like to include an image of myself because I am the brand and I always put myself on the right side. And I always like to keep the bottom right-hand corner open, meaning I don't want to have anything, any words or any images there because I don't want the timestamp, the YouTube timestamp to cover up that image. So I try to do it very specifically. I always like to include a picture of myself so that people know who I am and they start recognizing and seeing my face. And it hopefully helps them to start clicking more on my reviews, especially if I provide them with an honest evaluation of a product. Now let's talk about the video title. I always put the product name in the title first, followed by some descriptive phrase or question that tries to pique the viewer's curiosity. I also like to throw in an emoji to make it interesting and eye-catching. When I wrote the description, I put the product name very early on to help YouTube see the target keyword I was going after. In this case, I made sure Speechello was in the first sentence along with the word review, as well as the name of the product creator and the marketplace. Looking back, I probably should have sprinkled in additional keywords by adding more content to the description. YouTube allows up to 5,000 characters, so I should have taken full advantage of that. Now for the tags. The tags I chose were all related to the product, its creators, the OTOs or upsells, and bonuses. I usually target similar types of keywords when it comes to the reviews because people tend to ask the same questions each time. For example, is the product legit or is it a scam? What are the bonuses? What are the OTOs? Does it really work? Most importantly, you must add in your target keyword as the first tag. So if you notice, Speechello review was my first tag because it was my main keyword and I wanted YouTube to know that. So you'd probably think that after making over $3,000 in commissions from one video, how could I possibly make a mistake? I made all this money, right? Well, I did make a mistake. And in retrospect, it was an innocent one. But this mistake will more than likely cost me some commissions in the long run. You see, the mistake I made was that I didn't capture any email addresses before passing the viewer along to the sales page. Why? Well, I didn't think this product would be so popular. In retrospect, all the signs were there. The product was being advertised heavily on Facebook. There were lots of likes, comments, and shares. It was created by marketers who had a few other products that have been around. So they created some evergreen products. And auto voice seemed to be a big topic of discussion on some of my other videos related to Vidnami. All I wanted to do was simply make back my initial investment on the product. And I bought the product to simply review it. I didn't think about promoting it. Who would have thought, right? But how would not capturing email addresses hurt my long-term earning potential? Well, first, by capturing an email address, I could have sent a follow-up email automation to build rapport with that subscriber. increasing the chances that they would buy the product I was promoting. You see, not everyone buys a product on the first click, so I lost some sales there. I could have also offered a custom bonus that would have helped fill in the gaps for that particular product, which would also increase my chances for conversion, especially if that bonus was a good and useful one. Also, by building a list of highly targeted subscribers, I could continue building my long-term relationship with them and promote other related products in the same niche for years to come. But Ken, wouldn't people be scared away if they clicked on your link and saw an opt-in page? The way I'd get around that leakage of lost email subscribers is by offering up 2 bonuses. That's right, 2. One bonus if they buy the product, and one bonus just for checking out the product through my link. But again, the bonuses would have to be valuable. Always provide value, because if you provide crappy bonuses, people will remember that and will likely not take your bonus offers seriously the next time you promote a product. So my situation boils down to a little bit of luck and a whole lot of hard work, because if I didn't put in the time and effort to do my research to find the product, if I didn't put together a thorough and honest review, then none of this would have been possible. The harder I work, the luckier I get. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you found this case study to be valuable. If you did, give me a thumbs up and let me know what part spoke to you by dropping a comment down below. Also, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Lastly, if you're looking to build your online business in an honest and ethical way, click on the link below to follow my #1 recommendation for starting your online business today. This is Ken Furukawa from kenfurukawa.com, and I'll see you in my next video.